Hello, this is Lightcast TV. My name is Ninjal Kolek.
And I am Martin.
We are going to look at some of the things that happened on Tuesday at Kirinyaga County. A funeral service for 3 children killed in a road accident in Gichugu, Kirinyaga County, took a dramatic turn when chaos erupted after politicians were barred from addressing mourners. Tensions flared when Kirinyaga Women Representative Jerry Maina defied the presiding bishop's directive to steer clear of controversial political topics.
Because let me answer it fair and fair. Because this is a burial ceremony, not a political one. You do that.
In a dramatic moment, Bishop Simon Munene grabbed the microphone from her, triggering an angry reaction from a section of mourners who demanded that the MP be allowed to speak. Bishop Munene said, "This is a burial ceremony and not a police rally. Thank you." Then, after that, emotions ran high as the situation spiraled out of control, with irate residents shouting uncontrollably and disrupting the entire ceremony. The unrest escalated to the point where Bishop Munene was forced to flee for his safety as a group of agitated youths turned against him. Don, what do you think of the situation?
I think the situation here, first we should ask ourselves, where should we draw the line between topics that are considered political or developmental, in such a way that the women rep for Kirinyaga, that is Anne Jerry, was actually trying to address the issues that are currently trending. The main issue being the SHA and the controversy that has come with the SHA. We saw even the president commenting about that, saying that that was a propaganda on the side of the media. And she was trying to address that the mourners, because something like SHA is affecting people directly, the matters of health and coverages. If you have your family member there, mwenye amegonjeka, you need to take him to the hospital, him or her. You are going to work and pale kwa pay slip mambo na SHA inakatwa, and then we hear something happening that the SHA, according to the Auditor General, saying that the money that comes from the SHA can't be traced directly, and it's like the SHA is not being controlled by the government. So if maybe you're trying to, because the funerals is one of the events where people come together and speak on issues that are affecting them, maybe kwa mambo na gava. So I think it's a high time for preachers, not preachers as such, but bishops to consider some things, because you can't just say that hapa kuna politics na hakuna mwanasiasa kuongea about nini. So you just wake up and address the mourners or comfort the mourners, and then after hapo urudi ukae. When there are issues that are affecting Kenyans, you should not address them.
Well, it's interesting because we've seen that more often than not that politicians have found legal ground whereby there are places where they address developmental or political issues is mostly found in burial sites or during funeral
And even services.
And also during church services. So I think that there needs to be a balance. As much as we know that the woman representative was talking about something that was very important and something that was urgent to the Kenyan people. The issue about SHA and the fact that it was engulfed with corruption all around it. Well, we've had some, during the time when Kibaki died, the person who was in the MC during that time was a bishop from Nyeri.
Okay.
And he had told the state and the people's president that the family had created or had made or had expressed concerns and had told the MC, who was the bishop from Nyeri at that time, that people should not come and politic. And so the protocol was followed to the latter. And we have also seen there were other burial ceremonies that families have asked for those who will be speaking, whether they are politicians. If they are politicians who will be allowed to speak or to give condolences, that they should strongly evade from bringing political rhetoric on the podium. But we find that 90% of the funerals whereby politicians have been invited, they use that opportunity to actually chest thump and, vilify the government or vilify the opposition or vilify the situation that is happening in the country. In this case, the MP, the woman rep, she was talking about the issue about SHA, the woman representative Njeri Maina, and she was bringing out the issue about SHA, the controversial issue about SHA, the scandal, the 104 billion scandal, and how it needs to be halted first for investigations to take preeminence. And we find that Bishop Simon Munene grabbed the microphone from her. So I feel there is a lot of double standards between the bishop, because the bishop was working on behalf of the government, that he was trying to, gag the MP from not speaking her mind. And also, it was not that the bishop was trying to honor those who were dead. It's not because of that. It's because of the fact that the bishop just wanted to protect the interests of the government. And so this is double standards. So you'll find that in a burial ceremony where we have myriad of politicians who are allied to the government, then the person who is not allied to the government is in the opposition, but then is found in that burial, then he would not be given much to speak, or he would be gagged the same way the Bishop Munene tried to gag this Jeremiah, who is a Kirinyaga woman representative. So I think there is a lot of double standards from both sides. So it's the government and the opposition fighting.
When that Bishop Munene stormed out of the venue, he had a brief interview with the media, and he was being asked why he was storming out, or why he didn't allow the Gachagua faction to speak to the people.
We came here to do. Someone come here to preach the gospel. So how can you do when people are shouting? Or they have hired groups, but they have come with the people who are shouting us now. How can we continue with that? Let them continue the program. Okay, Bishop.
And he's trying to justify himself, akijitetea akisema haikuwa anataka kubagua ati wanasiasa gani kati ya Gachagua ama government wanafaa kuongea, cause then he gave an example. The area MP for Gishugu is allied to President Ruto, and he was saying that even that MP from Gishugu, he told him not to speak up mambo na politics, he should just condole with the family, and also that didn't go sit well with the residents. We saw the deputy president sending his condolences message through the area MP, and people ended up rejecting that condolence message. That means that people are fed up with the government, and if there is a platform for people to discuss what's affecting Kenyans, every Kenyan feel like on your freedom ya ku discuss to see the way forward ya ku solve these issues naendelea na gava, because there's a lot of controversy within the government. Wanasema hivi, wanafanya the opposite. Unaona kama issue ya contribution pia, unapata Ruto alisimama akasema amana contribution ama Rambezi zimekubaniwa, and then he's the first one that is leading ama amana contribution kwa machache. So hata kama kuna risk ya politicians speak, because we saw them the incident where Gachagua went to a particular funeral program ama funeral service, and the goons ended up attacking the mourners and destroying millions worth of properties. The tents were destroyed, the chairs and everything was in scatter there, and the family had to pay, and we saw the local politicians jump in and be able to sponsor the or to pay those things on behalf of the family. So I guess even the bishop was afraid of something similar happening at that service or at that event. So even wananchi, as much as maybe sometimes politics is important, sometimes even you have to look at the government and even the heat that's happening at that moment, and peer, there should be considered peer of things that are going on. So tell us what you think hapo kwa comment section, and you can help us also by sharing this video on various platforms, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Lightcast TV Kenya here, and also follow us on Facebook at Lightcast TV Kenya, and see you on the next episode. I'm your host Martin.
Ninja Lawor.
See you on the next one.